Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Danny Salazar gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now in the box, Diego Corona, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 2-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Scorched to third, taken in by Chisenhall, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping up now, Michael Lee. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 31 for him on the season. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Into the box, Nate Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch
Walker.
too low, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in, number 2, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Tomlinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Progressive Field. It's now 2-0 Houston. Derek Lowry will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 2-2 one more time. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's 1 down now. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Now at the plate, Dale Tomlinson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So coming to the plate, number 27, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Looking at his career totals, number 27 is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Striding in for the Indians, Jake Taylor, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the stretch. And that misses ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for one. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Astros lead this one 2-1. So coming to the plate, number 30. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on David. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Striding forward now is the DH. David Lee is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So striding in, Gary Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 pitch. The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Cox at second. Corona on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Brian Chu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brian Chu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Lowry been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the league's best.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Harvey Esslinger, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Two 0 to Brantley.
That ball went out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The next 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready on 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dale Tomlinson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-0. And it's fouled away. Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. Number 26 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Standing in now, number 27. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And you get the sense that the reason he gave up that solo shot was because the grand slam he gave up just a minute ago was still haunting him. You can understand that, but that doesn't make the fact that he gave up 5 runs on 2 big swings any more forgivable.
Now batting.
In now,
The
Jake
catcher.
Taylor.
Jake.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Cox on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Indians 6 and the Astros 2. Standing in, Michael Lee. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Tomlinson has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. Number 3.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. To short, hit hard. Garcia is right there. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
Now batting. Shortstop. Nate Walker.
Stepping up to the plate, Nate Walker. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Walker is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate, number 2. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Walker at second with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They still trail here at 6-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Indians,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Brian Chu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Chu, a former Red Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Misses. Ball 2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Harvey Esslinger will be next. And that's low, ball 4.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Harvey.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Harvey Esslinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him
Now
all
batting,
game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Striding into the box, Greg Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Lowry will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. Chu on third, Esslinger over at second, Brantley at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, reined in. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So digging in now, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Back up the middle to his left. Garcia. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Lee.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Bases are empty. One man out. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Gary Cox will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Taylor waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Again, another foul ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is
Now
so
batting,
frustrating.
the
He's got
catcher,
2 outs, and he wants to get that
Diego
3rd out as quickly and
Corona.
painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Ready for another shot now. Diego Corona, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Stepping into the box, Archie Chan, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Astros 4. Digging in and looking for more, Dale Tomlinson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Smoked on the ground left side. Walker on the grass. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
Into the box, number 27, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Tomlinson leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Lee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The first baseman, number 00, Brian Chu.
Digging in once again, Brian Chu. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They're up 6-4. Mark Zipchinski, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Mark Zipchinski.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Lee.
Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hats. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, D-Road, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at it paper before this started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. Two really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Number 27 is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding in for Houston, number 2. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Score remains steady at 6-4. Next will be the designated hitter, Harvey
Leading off
Esslinger,
for the
as the
Indians,
switch hitter will take his
the
cuts
designated hitter,
left-handed here.
Harvey
Loves hitting left-handed off of
Esslinger.
right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Low with the splitter, ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball three to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chan is right there. One gone.
now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready for another chance? Greg Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. One out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's
The
just
left fielder,
another
number
example.
23,
And even when he doesn't hit
Michael
one on the barrel, he still
Brantley.
manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cleveland's out in front, 6-4. Settling in now, number 30. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 43 on the year for him. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Austin Adams takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now, David Lee. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Now batting, Gary Cox. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Adams is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kipnis calls for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Diego Corona, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
3-2 full count. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Astros 5. Johan Esposito will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Johan Esposito.
So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jason Kipnis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cox sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Dale Tomlinson will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the 2nd inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 27. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Tomlinson, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect
Now
most
batting,
pitches to be
catcher.
down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So
Taylor.
that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. Into the box now, Jake Taylor, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The third baseman, number 8, Lonnie.
Into the box,
Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here's the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Flip of his glove for one. Indians strand a couple. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. David Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, David Hernandez.
Leading off the inning, Archie Chan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there for strike 1. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. This one's down to third. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A runner at first with no outs here. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The next 3-2. Bat splinters as it's hit out towards second. Kipnis has to be quick, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hernandez, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 6-6 ball game.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Sent toward first. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Stretch time here at Progressive Field, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Standing in, Brian Chu.
The first baseman, Brian Chu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Harvey Esslinger, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Greg Garcia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now another 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Michael Brantley, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Slider laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Houston, the second baseman.
Striding in, number 2. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cox has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
I love everything about this guy's offensive game. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and this guy does it as good as anyone.
The set and the 1-1. Hit to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Astros leave 1. This game remains tied at 6. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, Jason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cox. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Ready once again, Dale Tomlinson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball one.
Ball, that's
2-1. To 2-2 now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
This one's down to third. From his knees. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping in, number 27. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Chan has a play, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Weir's still tied 6-6.
Ladies and
Jeff
gentlemen,
Johnson
your
will
attention,
be on the
please.
mound to start the ninth
Now
inning, and his
pitching for
job will be
the
keeping the ball game tied
Number
until the
28.
bottom half.
Jeff Johnson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Leading off the
Diego Corona.
catcher.
He'll start things out here in a
Diego
tie ball game.
Corona.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey.
2-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Now here's the pitch. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't,
Now batting,
it's ugly.
the
And
center
he was
fielder,
here to face one
Archie.
guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in now, Archie Chan. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Here's a pop-up now. Chu is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
In now, Michael Lee. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 3. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now at the plate, number 2. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the stretch. Sends back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Number 30 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Ball 3, and things are starting to get real interesting. It's time to start making some good pitches.
Liner toward right center. Tomlinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Astros lead it 8-6.
Your
Paul
attention, please.
Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Paul Lee.
Digging in, Jake Taylor. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Jake Taylor.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cox moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 8, Ronnie Chisenhall.
Ready now, Ronnie Chisenhall, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 00, Brian Chu.
At the plate, Brian Chu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Houston Astros with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Yohan Esposito gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Paul Lee closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.